Okay, hopefully this is all working. Hello D's, having a lovely day today. Today we're doing a bit more warframe. Last time I said I was going to do this today, or on the same kind of day, I don't know, Monday, Tuesday or something. Today we're just going to be messing around with some stuff that I have created, like this specific loadout I'm using on my Valkyrie, which is kind of just even more destruction than before. First we finally crafted Lavos and the Siam. The reason I wanted to craft the Siam was because it had a specific ability, I remember, in the thing. Heavy attacks launch shockwaves dealing heat damage in a straight line. Now apparently there's something specific with this which is multiplicative that I'm just going to put the video for because it makes it kinda funny. Hey, what are you up to, D's? You still doing rivals like you said earlier? Where is it? The video is here. And warframe. Oh, okay. Huh. There else I found I like Blade a lot. I haven't played the game since like launch, and all I remember was I liked Luna Snow, I liked Star Lord. I think I liked Bucky. I don't have an Orkin Callus, but I can most definitely grab one. As this is ending in 14
Nora's
days.
got the goods for one lucky dreamer. Who's it gonna be?
It's basically an anime. Oh yeah, I know. That's one thing I remember. That's the only thing I remember from Blade after seeing a video. Wait, this is Lavos Prime. Took me all this time to get him. It's kind of cool off the by default. Isn't this the guy that doesn't base himself on energy? Energy 0, efficiency and stash duration. It's his own theme song when he ults. I think I just remember that, but I can't got that. Okay, this is just an Incarna. I'm gonna go into the thing to test it out, because I do not remember what any of these things do.
The multitude of creatures you have immortalized would cry out in thanks.
If they could.
I can see you are hungry.
I am indeed hungry. For death. It goes down like it's not even like a projectile. It just goes forwards. So it even go down. Oh, so that's... Wait, does the range reach all the way over there? It does, in fact. Okay, so which one is Blind Justice? I think this is the one I like the most, actually. When do I use for my Nikana Prime? Yeah. Just watched something called Blue Eye Samurai and it's peak. I saw blue and I thought blue luck for a second. Glad it isn't that. I've never heard of that. Okay, so what I want is pressure point. What I need is condition overload. How much damage does this deal by just themselves? Not much at all. So every character is trying to be a stubborn... Almost every character is trying to be a competitive racist towards people from the West. That's something. So in a period when Japan completely closed its borders. Okay. Wonder how... Another moment. Congratulations on first. Okay, it reminds me of my build for Excalibur. I can't invite you now, I'm doing stuff currently. So, another way to do this would be through... Heavy attack does a specific status. I'm pretty sure if I put another status in that it would combine, sadly. Yeah, so... I cannot invite you. I am testing things out currently, sadly. Uh... Hmm... Invite me. Yeah, but I'd rather do this testing alone. Is the element forced to combine? So how the fuck do people make a melee influence build? Hmm. There's no way of doing that way. Unless I quite literally brought up 3 entire things. Like, it would just be this, this... Maybe not that, but this. There's barely a chance anyway. Actually does less damage because it doesn't include the fire. Just remember, I never actually turned melee influence. I never put melee influence on the actual thing. I'll just buy it. My frost build? No thanks. I do not know what your frost build would be, but I do not care for frost, and I know frost isn't that really good. I know he's good, but I know everything about frost. Fine then. But if you want, I can just Queen Necrosis 2.0. Still hate that you can only go in one at a time. It's stupid. I don't think I have the Vault Augment. No, I do. It's just I don't put it on because if I half that would be 8, and then it probably would fit on. Just need to level it up first. Just remove sprint speed. So it comes with the melee damage mod. What would I just want to put on this real quick? Be anything. Anything for heavy attacks? It's actually good. There's that. Something else. That would be not beneficial. Actually, wait a minute. Oh, the Siam, I just don't really need that, I guess. I guess I could boost the fire damage. I said Modern Warfare 1 yesterday, it's been a blast. Modern Warfare 1, do you mean Modern Warfare 2019 or Modern Warfare the original? Uh, 2019. Okay. Oh, hello, Shlimmy. I didn't read that as you for some reason. How you doing? We're having a lovely day today. Am I supposed to be calling you... Oh, actually, I just realized. Am I supposed to be calling you Slimy or Slimmy? Or Shlawan me? Yeah, how's... I mean, you already said it's been a blast, but how's the game been in terms of all fronts? You attack a wind-up speed. It's dash chance on kill. Yes. Mayo de noche. I do need more crit chance than anything. That requires kill some damage. Nah, I guess that. What would the other thing be? Whoever you want, that's... Well, I want to use any of my system. I'm just going to call you Shlimmy then, since it was just the original one. Why did that not go off? Did I do it wrong? Did I not put this right? It's the wrong one, isn't it? Shock Trooper, it's hold. I don't understand, isn't it shock damage? In addition, 100% electricity damage to their attacks, but it doesn't seem to count towards the other thing. I guess melee influence only follows electrical status. I guess maybe it doesn't work like that, but I can still use it. I can still use it as a sword, I guess. Why is melee influence not turning on? On melee electricity status. Actually kinda sounding good. Just don't know why it takes melee influence so long to activate. It's a 20% chance, and hitting multiple people would be like guaranteeing in like 1 to 3 hits. Why does it take like 20? This game looks fun. This is Warframe. It's the grindiest game that'll ever exist in, well, that I'll ever play. And it's just basically Destiny in third person, but it's actually got action. I'm just testing some stuff out. It's just that it requires you doing electric damage. I don't remember any Warframe besides Vault that can just give you electric damage, except for that one Warframe that I never recreated. Destiny 1 is optional. Pretty much. Do you know anyone else besides Vault that can just give you electrical damage, except for the one from 1999? I do not have that one. Saito 9. That's a bullets though, so it wouldn't count actually, yeah. Anyone else? Wisps doesn't count. And everyone else requires it being on their own weapons. It's not just ability you can just shove on. And I'm pretty sure Volt's ability is... Volt's shock ability is not his subsume, so I don't think it would matter. Let's say literally one-time use build, I guess. It can only work on Volt. And I'm guessing Lavos doesn't give anything besides his own specific stuff. There is Lavos abilities. Imbuing all abilities. No. The thing is there is no other things like melee influence that be working on this, because None of these would help. You have 42% critical chance on your next heavy attack. What's that one amalgam mod do? I think there's an amalgam version of Organ Shatter. I don't know, just for amalgam though, so I would not be able to put it up in chat. Things like efficiency. It's just annoying, but it wouldn't be that. Because, like, if I do put... Where is it? What does fire and electricity give you again? I think it's radiation, yeah. So, like, if I just put Ultic Strike on P somewhere, right there. Hi, Yubi Akizawa. Hope you have a lovely day today. There's an amalgam mod that does the electricity. Maybe. I hope you're having a lovely day today. Cute emote. Let me just kill this guy. Very well going. Ah, good. Just trying out the Siam heavy attack build. I forgot to put melee influence on the build. I forgot to. I changed it for a select reason and then immediately didn't put it back on. So as long as you just enable what I was trying to enable, which is taking quite a while. Why is that not proccing? Okay, why is it melee influence proccing? How low is the status chance? It's 20%. It like that means it failed activation like 200 times. And I can't just replace that mod with quite a status chance for killing. I get status chance. I get melee influence to proc on something with a 10% status chance more than I do this. It procs so little amount of time. Melee influence makes it so when you hit something in an electricity proc, there's a 20% chance to enable melee influence. Makes it so it spreads all status effects to everyone within 20 meters. Mainly for crit status crit weapons like the bone cannon. Yeah, it's good for literally like genuinely any melee weapon, even if it has a low chance to proc it. If you have enough speed, or you're just decent enough lucky, which it procs a lot of the time. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. But, like, it procs a lot of the time, it just kind of makes any melee weapon. Like, in my opinion, I suck at melee weapons, so in my opinion, it just makes melee weapons usable. Like, those guys died and I didn't even go over there. Don't have a single copy of damage you can keep up when you're related. I think I got most of them by just gambling for them, and I think you can just get them by doing netro sales. Infinite ammo. Valkyrie got reworked. All they did was make us less immortal and gave her an increased damage boost. It was more of a nerf, really, but like the thing specifics that changed is you can re-enable this ability while already having it enabled. When you're moving with the ability, it doesn't stop you in its place. And with Hysteria, it made it so you get an increased so your second ability and your fourth ability increase your armor rating. I think the fourth ability only increases the second ability's bonus. So you basically just get to the literal max amount of armor that actually does anything in the game, because there's a cap. And they also made it so this weapon doesn't make you stand still when you're using it, it launches you forward instead. Does melee influence only have a chance to activate when you inflict electricity? It's a 20% chance, so yeah. My neighbor one, there's internal war. Yeah, you see, the thing is the internal war takes up an entire mod slot, and I'm pretty sure the only reason people didn't like it was for the fact you could keep losing it, but you can just continuously re-enable it. They changed once. They changed her one so the grapple hook actually like grapples things properly and it actually moves with fluidity. And they also made it so if you grapple an enemy, any enemy within a certain amount of distance gets drawn into them. So think of Mag's like pull ability, but it's for wherever you hit an enemy. But I replaced it anyway, so also her third ability no longer takes shield, it takes energy instead. That's cool. Yeah, but I replaced it with Kalervos, so I get red crits. Why does it sound like the cat saying the N-word? I don't know why I keep sounding it. As a melee influence makes really any weapon pretty much better. It's kind of like when I think in the general stance of some of the community is the fact that they just don't like it because it feels a bit too overpowered. I guess. Threw my Kalervo to the wall before they buffed him, so I liked him, but like I generally wanted his subsume, and to be honest, crafting him is a bitch. Yeah, I'm never gonna refarm Clover until he gets his prime. I already have a build, I already have an outfit for him. Like, I literally bought an outfit for him that I'm not gonna be able to use until his prime variant ever comes out. Which I'm hoping they make, because at this point, everything gets a prime, even if the storyline kind of denies it shouldn't have a prime. He's busted. Yeah. Where's the weapon I was just using? There it is. Now you're just necrosisties. You're correct, and I don't know why I keep it on. I only keep it on because it helps us sometimes, but it genuinely misspells things instead now. My autocorrect's so screwed that it misspells things, even though they were spelled correctly. Did I have a good build for this warframe? I did not. Yeah, I don't even know what. I suck. This my Nova sucks. I haven't used my mace for a while. Let me get this to my maximum crit chance. I quite literally have it so if I get enough kills in a match, I get a permanent buff of 374% crit chance. My spine is dripped out in Archon shards. Let's see. A new fused Archon shard. Oh yeah, there's the 3 main Archon shards, and then if you buy a special thing, I think from Deimos, you can combine them. So there's 3 more Archon shards. They basically mutate them to have like similar abilities, but have like bonuses on those abilities, I guess. Like there are orange, purple, and green ones. These increase my critical chance by 1.5% every time I kill an enemy affected by a heat status. Max is out at 75% because it's Topaz. Tau Forged. So where did you go, Dees? I should have the thing, but I haven't bothered with Archon Shards so long. Yeah, they're very only a slight bonus. Well, not really a slight bonus. This is obviously not a slight bonus. It affects everything, including my secondary. 100% isn't a small bonus, yeah, especially when you stack it 5 times and then install it into your spine. I love this ephemera, just see it in your spine. And I kind of use this for some reason, it's not really good, but on hit increases critical chance with 10%, resets up to 6 big critical hits. The thing is you're shooting a person about 1,000 times, so you get them a lot. Like pudding? No. Not really. Please don't be a sub for a joke. How about Brandy's nest? I knew. Yeah, I knew it. It's still funny though. I don't think that took the extra crit chance. Yeah, the crit chance doesn't reset. Phantasma Prime. That shotgun is wacky. I think I might have it crafted still. I think it's one of the only ones I scrapped. No, dude, so yeah. What does this do with this one? It gives the red. Do I own the Phantasma? I switch back to my other thing. I have it on for reasons. Phantasma. It feels like one of the only ones I would probably have gotten rid of was. Glossy Rock was good for a lot of weapons. Especially beam weapons. I don't think I ever put anything good on this thing though. Point blank. Blast. Do I not have? Do I not have fire? I do not have the base fire thing. Let's just shove this on. Yeah, I got nothing on this weapon anyway, so that's why it sucks. Plus, I just suck in general. I have a beam shotgun. I just prefer. It's just Incarnon, so it kind of just is already good. The boar has a better beam. Okay, Deez. Thanks for trying to come into flex. Or just kind of fly around. Actually, wouldn't it be better if I did blast instead? I just remembered why I didn't have any fire on shotguns. Thanks for the headphones, Deez. I don't have a fire-related one besides from the incendiary coats, which I do not have space for. I would like to put blast on this, but I actually can't. Why don't I have prime point blank in this? Why do I have hunter munitions but prime point blank? When did I make this? Maybe it's because it's got a bunch of damage in here? No, it doesn't. Why do I have hunter's munitions here? Would probably be better with blast, but I can't fit blast in. I legit don't have any good weapons, good weapons besides Incarnons now. So the Chumner. The Chumner's a beauty. Legit, I forgot I had a burst on Prime Cannon. Pretty sure it literally just makes it for a while. I still have the Higasa. Oh, you have the Vandal. I think my dog gave me a crit chance bonus, that's why I was doing so good. Anyway, back to the main game. It's finally playing the right song for once. I forgot how the thing works.
I'd love to paint a mural of you out there on the streets. Drifter facing off against a bloody great horror worm.
What's on your mind, dreamers?
I need these shoulder pads. The only part of having to do an aura worm is the fact that I'd just be playing the thing and I would get no bonuses for actually fighting one. Killing enemies, killing Eximus. Mobile defense. A boarding party. The chance of getting a boarding party is
Let's get back
low.
to it.
Oh yeah, that's one thing. I haven't been to Ironwick yet. Please, no kit gun, no compartmentalized weapon, that's not the word, but just give me regular ass ribbons. That's lovely. That's fine, I would have preferred a weapon, but can't afford that. That reminds me, I was questioning a while ago how many eye attenders I have.
I love the old myths about mortals killing old gods and monsters. Now I get to live out my very own. Hard to write it all down for us.
Yeah, cool. I lost my fun ribbon slivers. I mostly used the Jade Shadows event to get a lot of mine, though I never did grind that one out fully. It gave a lot of ribbons because there were so many Xmas. Any duplicates? I have a recon fix. Suspicions 2 now. Strong odds, survival sword, and I got like 500 an hour with the homies. Yeah, I need to do some long runs for something, but I need that one resource from the... It's some resource. What was it I was trying to farm a while ago? I don't know, some resource in Deep Archimedean. What that tile set, whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. I would say Deimos, but Deimos means a lot of shit. Do I have any duplicates? 504 hours survival. Jesus.
I miss pubs. Don't suppose you've ever been.
How do you stop your song from resetting?
Too new to pizza.
Repeat. Repeat once. Okay. It was repeat last time, it didn't work. Please work. Yeah, we got boosted and grinded. Nice.
I want to paint on myself.
Yeah, he's playing the radio. Going paranoid. What to get rid of? What is this weapon? I think this is a throwing weapon. Yeah, I'm just gonna delete that. This. I want 230 slivers, maybe more. Yeah, don't forget it exists. I'm usually indebted. I always need ribbon slivers. What's the challenge for this? Because only knows that I on a dropship while alone in solo mode. You know, I'm just... That's probably an easy challenge. It's just... I'm too lazy.
We were led astray. We forgot the conclave.
Yeah, I didn't realize the Ironwick existed for so long. Though, so I had a lot of time. I just wasn't using ribbon slivers, which I still call ribbon silvers half the time. Hey, does that mission type exist? No. It's alchemy though. I'm trying to get a Murmur Omni Fisher Survival. I need a bunch of resources from there and I want to grind stuff at the same time. It's never around when I want to do it.
I am most exquisitely bored.
Please give something good. Fucking Ferox. That basically is a melee weapon. That looks more like a melee weapon than anything. And it's bags. This isn't the first time I've gotten one of these. It's just... That's just a regular 60-60 ribbon but boosted. Not ribbon. 60-60 mod but boosted. Isn't someday to get my Gamba addiction happy and buy relic packs. And that's one of the main reasons I want to get a Omnia Fisher on Steel Path with the Murmur. Because I can grind the ribbons in, I can grind the resources to combine Archon shards. I can grind the resources that are just given from Steel Path, and you can do relics at the same time, which is lovely. I might scrap that because I either have one already or I scrap the last one. What is this one? Kill 136 enemies without being disrupted by a magnet status effect. I'll just put that on while I do like a mission or something.
You have a very attractive heat signature, didn't you?
Okay, I'm sorry, but what does repeat mean? What does this mean? Shuffle. Okay, it says repeat, but it didn't repeat the song. Why is my thing glitched? Is repeat repeat being enabled, repeat once, nothing. It doesn't repeat. You say repeat one. I don't. I don't. It was also on repeat one a while ago. But then it just kept switching songs. I don't know. Hopefully it's that one, like you said. That book is half in that speaker. This whole playlist. Ah, okay. Just in case.
Die, lizard, leech, bloody well.
Because alchemy works just the same. It's just it's not on Steel Path, so it wouldn't get the bonuses. Why can't there just be a Murmur mission? And if it was that one, I'd have to wait an hour and a half. Okay, what grinds can I do? What warframes do I still need? What items do I not have?
In parenthesis. Swimming round and round like goldfish in a
No, I got that to max. What is there to grind? Oh, so do you have anything you need to grind, UB? Because it would be down to. Funny enough, I haven't seen that night wave was. Do a 20 could survive and I accidentally did it while resting the fantastic build endurance after getting a mutation. What's mutation? PM, I'm getting ready to bed. Okay. No worries. I forgot this weapon's just black. Keep forgetting that. Okay, what?
If you don't pay attention to me, I'm gonna go and slot the hammer.
What is this week's Incarnons? Anything like crazy, it needs vigilante supplies. Yeah, I saw that it was eating ammo like crazy. I know it didn't even have like a fire rate mod, it seemed. Oh, this is a good week, but I don't want any of these, and I do not care for spending time to get more mods. Actually, what are the warframes? Just click these and then get. Ivara, Inaros, Dania. I could just do the quests for that, and I've probably done the others. I don't think I've ever had a problem with ammo as a issue of weapons. Mostly just weapons. I mostly have a lot of weapons that just have a lot of ammo or can do infinite ammo. Sauron was because I only took the Phantasma after I was forming it a bunch of times and it ran out of ammo. I don't need another Orexia. Still have my one. Don't need anything from Orexia. Oh yeah, I still got my Lich.
I claim this territory in the name of yours truly.
Do I have a single survival mission? There's interception. No one's doing it. I can't get a Scotch mate for that.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
My favourite buffs of weapons are LMGs, so ammo has never really been an issue for me. It's more like expelling ammo is an issue for me.
disappointing.
Our lens are usually never know. Okay.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
I like that.
Wallet feeling
Like I said, being able to shoot through walls, basically.
friend?
What is the Brahma? I don't remember that weapon. How pissed is this bitch?
You tore me to pieces,
Barely.
Tenno! That wasn't very nice.
Spy, excavation, sabotage, it's easy.
Your target is the system mainframe. Deliver the payload.
I'm gonna skip past these guys. Kind of forgot to say not extermination.
Your target is this location's computer system.
Brahma.
Find and access the
Wait, it
terminals.
had it sound bugged so you could hear it go off on the other side of the map, and it really means out if you shot near you. I'm kind of an expert. I would do the same thing. I think a game that I played once called, I think Call of Duty World War II had that issue, but with the M1 Garand's like ping sound when you reload. That was a thing for a while. Or at least I think it was for the beta. You just hear deafening pings from the enemy team. I just used the Brahms to be an annoyance, and I began to actually like them. You in nice hit. And something down. Okay. What even is the weapon? Is it like shotgun, assault rifle, secondary? I don't actually know what it is. Ow. It's a bow. Oh, the explosive bow. Oh, that one. Oh yeah, I think I do have that. Just forgot what the name was. To be honest, never liked it. I like my other bow. I like the Nataric and the Dreadmore. Yeah, that weapon has barely any ammo.
That's the reactor. Expose its core and destroy it.
Like fire, yeah. Oh, I got a great idea. Wait a minute, killing these things doesn't do anything. How the fuck do I get in here? I just guess I can't. Maybe I have to do this objective, then it lets me go ahead.
That's it. Now get out of here.
They removed the ammo from the rest of this, it was so bad. Yeah, I never liked the weapon. I kind of like the weapon, that's why I got it, but then like... Well, it had basically no ammo and it was barely usable. But more like a secondary, really.
Operating in my sector, friend. Time to baby idiot cats.
And then when they removed headshots from AoE and left the last site invisible. Yeah, I don't know why you can't get headshots of AoE, I guess. Because it was kind of bugged, I guess. I think I just ran out one of those.
This tunnel's a mind of its own. It's in check over here.
Yeah, here it is. I don't think I've actually put any effort into it. Even the look of it's ugly. That looks worse. It was not that good to begin with. Let's go. Was I still part of Go 2 years ago? Something? Oh, I guess I didn't even put any effort into this. Sorry for the ads. Yes, I just... But its ammo is... magazine is 1. Its ammo maximum is 5. And it doesn't even have a ribbon disposition of above 1. Like, how? The Kuba weapons are old. You'd think they'd have... Especially this one. This has like 5 rounds. I love the Trumna. Also, I forgot I was supposed to kind of be leveling up a lot. Actually, no. I'll do that one. Actually, just... yeah. I'll do that one I need to just level up.
I could probably,
Got to do this. I need a fast. I'll just go this in just a minute, I guess.
I want to paint myself.
This was so low. Yeah, but there's a lot of weapons where the disposition is really high and it hasn't actually ever been bad. And I'm not talking about Incarnons, because Incarnons have theirs just stay the same usually. Especially if how broken they are by default. There's interception, but that'd be annoying if... oh, there's capture. Hello, Dom. Hope you had a lovely day today. So I just had a notification from your Discord server a second ago.
You are here on a capture mission. You must find.
It's funny. I can get
and
4 people for
extract our
capture, but I
target.
can't get that many people for like anything that requires actual people. Talk about those in the ads. Anyway, UB, have you ever tried the Chumna? It's a pretty nice weapon.
You found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape. We cannot let our target know we're here. Track them down quickly. Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here, Tenno.
No name's on the way back. Yeah, it's been alright. Got my phone contract sorted out, and yeah, have a server overhaul. Just sat in my garden, drink whiskey while my cat chases a feather. Okay. Grenades. Although I did make sure we stay here, we're fine. And this one has a Garand ping, which makes it nice. It's not that loud, but it's still nice. It has a high ammo count, you can have a decently high fire rate. After 5 kills you can shoot basically a bunch of explosive ordnance that bounces and continues exploding. The Chumna is just a lovely weapon. Had to get Battlefields now or tomorrow. Okay. I really do want to play Battlefield. Warframe's just currently intermission, really. Though I will be playing it a lot more. Yeah, let's continue on. So surprised it hasn't showed up. Yeah, I took my meds. Okay. Yeah, I'd rather not do that. I just wouldn't play it all then. Just buy it Friday then. I give the head pets. Yes, pet the bunny boy. Though after a few months I'll no longer be a bunny. But it's then. Why is there so many mobile defense on this planet? Oh, I can do capture again.
You are here to find our target and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting. Target located. located. Bring them in. We cannot let our target know we're here. Track them down quickly. Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
No, I just had like 1 to 2 open spaces on my Siam. So I just decided to put it on the Siam. Well, that's not supposed to be how it works. Why is it not working? Hey, what correct me? Oh my god, a bunch of Eximuses.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
Wow, they all died. He goes and stays in the air. Yeah, it follows along the ground and goes through walls. It doesn't go upwards though. Like if I melee upwards, it just goes down the pathway. Which is slightly annoying, but it's fine. Please summon your master. I'm gonna block you out. Yeah. Hello. I love the drum now.
Wallet feeling a little light, friend?
What I say is, literally saw, like, I always keep saying this, but like, as soon as I saw someone using the Trumna Prime, I immediately got that shit and bought a Riven like the same day. I love this one. They said they would fix it since the Scion was released, but it's still not fixed. Yeah. It should really go back 10. It's gonna be... it's like shit. It has a it has an Incarnon, so I guess it isn't that shit.
We are living in parenthesis, swimming round and round like goldfish in a great big bubble of void.
I only had one. So I had one before it. Maybe I got rid of it. Who knows? Today's the date that the Moon E takes place. Next week again, those TikToks banned. Oh, it sucks. I need to revisit. Mine's not the most optimal I could find myself, or not find, but do it myself. It quite literally is just fire rate, critical chance, viral, a Riven, which just has critical chance and multi-shot, hammer shot, a galvanized chamber, and serration, and then just a bit of stabilizer, and probably deadhead. You wouldn't believe it, but a weapon that shoots explosives really does hit headshots a lot for some reason. So the bonus to headshot multiply and the minus weapon recoil, and the fact it literally gives you it on three kills only, makes it very nice. But then you also have the ultimate fire, which makes the gun so much better. Like the entire point of the gun is the ultimate fire, but the gun still works without it fully. Like the fact it charges up in 5 kills is like hilariously pretty good. 100% crit chance, 100% status chance. And 50% of it's viral. You also have the radio attack, which has its own stuff. Riven's simple to build, but I feel like it does require Riven. Like, imagine if I had critical damage on that. That would be just so fucking good. Literally anything on that. Extra damage, extra anything really. By the way, my Game Pass is still on my contract, so 2 more years for us. Nice. You don't have to pay the abhorrent £30 prices. Wait, how much does your contract cost since it's not just your phone contract, it's just your SIM contract? You don't have to say, but I'm guessing it's way less. Can you go on M1 Garand? No, this weapon kind of is the only thing close to an M1 Garand in terms of just the fact it has a ping when you reload. There's not really an M1 Garand. I'm surprised this game doesn't really have a M14 really. Most weapons that shoot single fire aren't really single fire. They always have something else with them. Can't really name a single fire weapon that isn't just a sniper or is an alternate firing mode or. $24 first year from loyalty discount. Oh, that's nice. Is the latch one? That's like a duplex trigger or some shit. Yeah, this shit's semi-automatic. I guess the latch one is the closest thing you'd probably get. And the dead Texan cause as well. Yeah, which is pretty good. I guess the latch one would be it, really. Yeah, that weapon looks actually pretty nice. Doesn't have fuck up my Xbox Live for a few days. Luckily, I'm currently focused on my PlayStation more really. If you do get Battlefield 6 tonight, I could stream the campaign tomorrow. Be downloaded fully. I'm going to use the Latch on Prime just to show it. So it has its incarnate. It has an incarnate form, so it basically gets upgraded halfway through using it.
I'll take that. Thank you. Somebody plant a flag.
Sabotage, Grenier. Hey. Hello, Squidman. Having a lovely day today. Hope you're doing well.
I need you to sabotage this ship's reactor. The reactor is a complex system. Start by removing the coolant cells.
This has no recoil on in this build.
Supply caches in the area, but
Just
I'm
nothing.
unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
What do you mean by sort it out, dumb? I keep forgetting which one Void Cascade is. I'm not sure. I think there's like 2 or 3 of Void in the name, so I keep forgetting which one it was. that thing? I swear for a second it showed something was behind me. Just want to say in advance, I am both streaming on Twitch and YouTube, so I'm not schizophrenic if there's another person on a different side. I mean, I can do that whenever, dumb.
You are a waste and must
To
be
the voices.
erased.
Yeah, I'm trying to talk to the voices.
The reactor is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this sabotage.
It actually
Use
looks kind of
whatever you
cool,
can to
the
make sure
energy.
It never works again. A coolant cell has been extracted.
That's a window. But yes, I also do have that tag on Twitch.
Fuel cell reinserted. When the reactor is restarted, this will trigger a meltdown.
Yes, fuck it. I hate
Destroy
corpus
the fuel
hacking.
injectors. The reactor has gone critical. Get to extraction immediately. Beware, Tenno. This ship is experiencing reduced gravity and magnetic anomalies.
I did it in the least efficient way possible by just pressing one button. I think what I think about Coda weapons, I haven't actually tried a lot of Coda weapons, but the dual Coda Toxic the dual pistols, like one of my favorite secondaries. I really like them. And the Motivore does have a kind of cool ability. Yeah, I should try. Yeah, I would try and get that many ciphers. I hate hacking. Like, I can easily do corpus hacking now, but when I had to do that mastery rank test to do hacking, I genuinely bought ciphers just to do it because I sucked at it. But that was like when I was like way younger. Like, I need to try and get more Coda weapons. I barely have any of them.
You're getting warm.
I don't think I've actually made any of them, because I just kind of left them.
Speak to the hooded woman's judgment and make her give you back.
I have the Coda Maya, which I didn't build, the Coda Motivore, which I also didn't build. And I think I have another secondary weapon. I got the Coda Thesis, the Coda Catabalist, which neither of which I have built. Yeah, I need to start building some of those weapons. And I don't think I have a Coda Primary. Oh no, I do. I just have the shotgun, which I didn't build, and the Synapsis, which I also... Yeah, I need to start building some of these weapons. I kind of forgot that I had a lot of Coda weapons. Do the MR test, it's just faster to press Y and move on. Yeah. The one thing that pisses me off, though, is you can't use ciphers in any of the missions. Which was a Coda Torrid. The Torrid is already overpowered as hell. Or powerful, like even without a Riven, and I'm pretty sure it's got like a very high Riven disposition outside of it. Like, it's already a good weapon, and it has a Riven disposition of 4. if we had a more stronger version of it, I generally think it would probably be worse, considering the fact it has to compete with a Riven disposition of 4 Taurid. Like, a Coda Taurid would have to be such a big leap in change that it's better with a lower Riven disposition. Like, there are some weapons out there that are better than their Prime version or their variant because the Riven disposition is not. Yeah, I don't think we do. I think someone mentioned that yesterday. I don't know. I'm not say 2 days ago that there is no status damage on Riven mods yet, and I don't think there ever will be. They haven't updated Riven mods with a lot of more bonuses, like the faction mods. I think it still only has the basic 3 faction mods. I don't know why I have you still. I shouldn't really get rid of this one. Yeah, I have a weapon I want status damage on. Actually, a few now, thinking about it. So the main reason I haven't done the Coda Bass Assist is because I don't have a good track record of making shotguns good. I suck at that. Wait, are they adding arcanes to archguns? So if they did, I might actually start trying to focus on making actually good one. Yep, that'd be nice. I only have one good heavy weapon besides just like the basic Molson, and which is just the Prisma Dual Decorion, is what it's called. I mostly like it for the reload sound. The reload sound kind of reminds me of a reload from a mobile game called like Nova 3 or 5, can't remember which one it was. This is the one I went with. It's pretty mid, but it's just nice to have. They're also just cool looking. Yeah, it's I don't have many good mods. I'm currently running a radiation on this thing. I don't think for the life of me I'd ever pick radiation of all things. Yeah, that goes on the 15th, right? Yeah, the 15th is the Nocco update. I think the damage antuation update, and maybe that if it's then. But I haven't seen a updates video since like before TennoCon. I didn't even watch TennoCon. I still haven't actually watched that was actually on during TennoCon. I haven't seen what they were doing. I kind of forgot about that. Critical thing, yada yada yada. I really need to send it some radiation. In Battlefield 6. Okay. There'll be no cooldown penetration, Goatman rework, and Archgun buffs. Is there any other buffs to the Archgun besides it having its own select set of... Wait, it's not... Wait a minute. Is it getting its own mods, or is it getting primary and secondary mods? Oh, whoops, wrong button. I wish the magazine on this was bigger. It's 2 weapons. It should be way more than 64. Also, over on rework, I actually remember playing. There's a few gigs, but many downloads have to install. You can put primary and secondary arcanes on them. Is it on a basis of, like, how would they decide what's a primary and secondary? I guess dual weapons? Like, if it's a dual weapon, does it get, like, a secondary? If it's, like, not a dual weapon, it's a primary? Like, what would we define primary and secondary as? These, like... Yeah, both in the single one. So you can pick both out of either of them. You can pick either of them. The steel path arcanes. So only steel path arcanes? Okay, so just for instance, like you put primary and secondary in at the same time. Okay, so like, I'm sorry, but like my weapons can already do a pretty decent amount of damage. 2 arcanes would be just very, very good. And it goes to primary in 1 slot and any secondary. Like, I don't see how that would be balanced. Like, I feel like a primary and a secondary arcane. Yeah, sure, dumb. You can stream Friday. A warframe head. Or warframe head. That's one. Yeah, it's kind of nice. I have a thing on its head. But like, for instance, like, let me just think of something. Like, let me just think of a secondary mod I could put on there. Oh, that would be so fucking nice. Oh, that's the exact thing I want for that weapon. Like that, this weapon has barely any ammo. If I wanted to, I could just shove. I don't know. Where's the weapon? You could just, for instance, shove primary crux on 60% ammo efficiency, a shit ton of status chance, and then, like, for instance, for a secondary one, you could just pick whatever one of these, really. If that counts as dual pistols, which I don't think it does, that would just be infinite ammo or sliding. But does the secondaries have any ammo efficiency ones? No, besides from that. So theoretically, if Akimbo slit shot works, which it might not, though technically speaking it's dual wielding and it's on what they consider a pistol, theoretically, that could be infinite ammo. But only if it only counts for dual pistols, but it's technically dual weapons, and it allows pistols. So I don't know how that would work. You can steal overguard. You can basically make them have no recoil or a shit ton of crits. Boost the crit chance while on overshield. But with the arch gun update, are they changing anything to do with how you get it? Because, one, the ammo is a bitch to get. Like, it's the least, I think it's the most rare ammo type you can get. And it has a long ass cooldown. Are they changing anything to do with the cooldowns and ammo? Seriously, I could make that other thing of ammo efficiency. No, from what they said, it's still nice. Combat on status effect, chance to trigger a random secondary status effect. Well, could have that with an extra thing that adds more status chance. So then you just have a shit ton of status chance. What does that go up to? That is its max 24%. That's bad. Linear outburst. On swapping to secondary whip, I don't think that would even work. Well, buffing ally warframes increase crit chance. They might change it later if Arch can see more use in ground missions. Like, the only reasons I just don't use them is because the ammo is usually a bitch to get, and its ammo leaves so often. But, like, with some of those things, I could just increase the ammo efficiency. So for a second I was about to say Riven mods should get ammo efficiency as a statistic, and I realized there would be, like, so many weapons, and basically any primary weapon could have infinite ammo. That would not work. Like, you could quite literally just run, like, I'm guessing you're not going to be able to do it specifically, but, like, theoretically, if you can use Steel Path mods, Steel Path Arcanes, I mean, you could quite literally just run Deadhead twice. That's minus 100% weapon recoil. They might keep the cooldown just to balance it out, I don't know. Yeah. That's a good thing specifically because, like, Arch guns are kind of meant to be, like, the big guns. It's meant to be like, oh, you pull out a fucking minigun. Like, it being super buff just actually makes them fit in. Like, it's what they are meant to be. It's meant to be the big guns, and now for once they're going to be the literal big guns. It's just that they'll also still have no way to build up to power of any single Incarnon, but Incarnons are just broken overall. They get no fucking ammo. Like, that's also what, like I said, would be fixed with the Arcane. So I could run Primary Crux, and guess what? 60% ammo efficiency. You can just run the thing, other mods. You can run, like... critical damage, multi-shot, those type of mods. Jesus Christ, I didn't realize primary weapons had barely any fucking mods. Like, just showing primary crux on, if it can hit a weak point, that is 300% increase to status chance and 60% ammo efficiency. Shove something on that requires status on your other mod, and you just got a status weapon. Like, I think, well, it just helps with damage and status. Crit barely, because a lot of things that help with crit require you having overshield, but or some other things. But it's just gonna be making these like, that is such a nice change. I wish I started actually reading some of these devlogs or watching these videos. You guys has a bad ammo efficiency and massive damage, but they got overshadowed by the normal weapons. Yeah, that's the problem with Warframe, is a lot of weapons just get overshadowed as soon as they bring out the new set of weapons. Now, I know weapons are supposed to get better on and on and on, but, like, think of something like kit guns, or like the weapons you create with the Ostrons. They're just useless now. There's some good ones, but for all intents and purposes, most of them are just shit. Because Grace said that if we could put the rifle, the mods and the arch guns, they would see a ton more use because of their high base damage. Good guns and swords are still viable. Yeah, but I don't think I've seen anyone use one. And even though I've tried making one, like, I think I tried making a plague crit path. Might just be my building was back then was ass, because technically speaking that would have been a year ago now, since it was last Halloween. I'm never really a fan of melee weapons. I am not that much of a fan of melee weapons, but I'm specifically a fan of melee weapons if they've basically just got melee influence on them, really. Melee influence is like the only reason I like melee weapons. because it kills them in a wider area and it kills them quick. How many things do we have for melee weapons? Probably less than the other ones. Just being able to hit people in a 20-meter radius that requires having electro status is just kind of nice. And it's especially good with weapons that can hit multiple people, like the Siam's heavy attack, Excalibur's just long energy blades, or just any Incarnon's buff. And my favorite melee weapon currently at the time is a mix between the Siam, the Hate, the Okina, the Nikana Prime, and also the... Where's my weapon gone? And the Thalys. Yeah, mining is kind of boring. Fishing is fun though. Like, the Thalys is my favorite thing, because it quite literally just hits people. In its Kinkana mode, it has increased range and attack speed. If some of its special abilities, it can impale the enemies upwards so they can't even attack you. So it's pretty nice. And with melee influence, it's just way better. Oh, so it's a heavy scythe, which just makes it look cool and feel cool. Though I say I don't like melee weapons, my favourite warframes at my current opportune time is Valkyr. That's because of the drip. I just love the heirloom.
Your little lich is coming up in the world, Tenno.
Don't like spy. Spy sucks. Area contagion, force procs, blast. And can crit for melee duplicate, or with enough status chance to get melee influence going on my way. What's Exodia Contagion? Yu-Gi-Oh! Spell. So I'm just gonna quickly hide my screen from it. I just want to quickly start downloading something real quick. Just so it gets done early. Where is my sources? My game will be gone for a few, so sorry about that. You double jump, aim, and melee attack with a Azor, having it equipped to throw a projectile that explodes on impact. I think I don't know. I think I've heard of that before. Where do you get it from? It's an Abras only thing. That's... Oh, Plaguestar had it this time too. I missed Plaguestar. I literally was in... I haven't been in the mood for Warframe for like months. And I did the dumbass thing and start just after Plague Star had ended. Oh, whatever event was the last one. I'm pretty sure it was Plague Star. I forgot the password to my account for a second. Sorry for taking that. Here's your gameplay again. First time I hit million damage with the heavy attack it used. Like the only Zor I have is a Plague Cripath that is called the Acid Edge.
The goldfish in a great big bubble of void.
It's also the easiest melees to build. They fall early and mid game, but they fall off on Steel Path. Yeah. This is what I got off with it. Galvanized steel. Why did I put sacrificial steel in here? I even have a ribbon for the Plague Cripath. Its ribbon decision is 1. Let me just retry this.
You are a true hunter. Where would the sanctuary be without...
Still wish you could just teleport directly straight into the simulacrum instead of straight to here, then the simulacrum. I unlocked them, they're better than most weapons you can get early game. Yeah, I'd never really built them early game. That would be good advice. If this didn't have melee influence on, it would have taken me like 10 times the time to kill that guy, and none of those guys would be dead. Melee influence. Like, I can only make this weapon do good at melee influence and buff some. Yeah, they're good. They would be good for mid game, but late game it's not as good. 1. I should favorite this. Contagion, you can make it better. But isn't just Contagion just for one big explosion? I love the Phallus. Though, to be honest, it's more like I love melee influence. Yeah, I can just look at the mods actually.
Do you ever wonder how many rules we're breaking just by being
That's cool.
rules, religious
My friend who loved
laws,
Warframe instantly went full hater saying Warframe is a dead game.
I love
Warframe is never a dead game. There's times when there's less people, but it has a lot more than a lot of player bases have. Especially with the Twitch scene, like, usually has above like 1k viewers, and that's not what... And a lot of popular games, or just general good games that a lot of people play, don't get that similar viewage. Oh, I've already lost it. Did I favorite the weapon? No, it's just... It starts with an A, so... Enough 100 damage based on the Ditch Child. Exodia Contagion. Air melee projectile damage increased. After a bullet jump or double jump, melee while aim gliding launches a projectile that explodes on impact. Hey there. Hello, Kara. Having a lovely day today. How have you been? The epidemic. Increase the duration enemies are suspended in the air to brave on heavy attack kill plus energy. Oh, there's just shit. I guess. I finally discovered today on Twitch. What is that discovery? Oh, it only goes to rank 3. I draw a Cell's Contagion now if you want to give it a try, even on base rank, it's good. I will do that. You can't follow more than 2k people simultaneously, there's a limit. Are you following 2k people? I had to nuke 250 of them. Like, I don't think I follow over 200. Like, let alone 2,000.
One shard of Seraglass is all I have left of my father. There is so much to be done here on Deimos.
That's why I forgot about them, so I don't have a number. Yeah, I follow a lot of people that I don't even watch, but like not to that extent. Like there are still times when I don't have anyone streaming on Twitch. My list. Isn't that halves? It's surely under 2k. Can you get those expensive things from these? No. That's how you get the spore fix? Ooh, you can get Aya. I have 16 Aya. Maybe I should spend some of that.
This moon requires a curious mind and a firm hand. The infestation is a marvel in its own way, an endless fountain of ever-changing flesh, bone, and gristle. A particularly murderous specimen has been reported assaulting other teams. Would you be so kind as to find it?
You're wrong.
And
What
put
was
an
I
end
wrong
to it?
about? You're currently following 221 people.
You are now in the region
That's,
indicated in the reports of a, quote, murderous, unquote, infested. Caution.
Oh, I
Give
can't
me a
wait
second.
to meet our new Mr. Fighty Scratchikins! I bet if you check in with the Grenier survivors, they can point you to Mr. Scratchikins!
Okay, that number makes much more sense now. I am still going. Oh, hey, I get to experience this.
Venir, friend. Tenno, friend. All friends. Together. Up for contest? See who killed most infested first.
And tell me I used 10 radiant relics and never got a red chocolate. Yeah. The gambling really hits you sometimes. I can't damage him. We're watching smaller streamers like you because I can chat like this. I also do the exact same thing. I follow some big creators, but I generally remember only following them for Twitch drops. Now imagine this with ammo efficiency and extra stuff. That'd be nice. It's surprising I had more than 200. Yeah, I need more kills in the Grenadier. A lot of the things on this planet are really immortal. I feel like I'm shooting a Valkyrie. A Valkyrie. I know these weapons don't do much damage, but Jesus. Technically speaking, does this ultimate count as an arch gun? If it counts as an arch gun, it would also get the mods, arcades. Well, a big YouTube in a sense. Yeah, history checks don't mind some bit size. Aquabrex is massive, not like you already. I have no idea what the Aquabrex is, sadly. But like, I particularly like this one because it's a reload sound. It reminds me of a game. The exalted gun you were just using. Okay. I actually didn't notice what the name was. But yeah, I can have arch guns. That would be pretty nice, a bunch of mods. I kill those things so fast. The only skill I actually have to manage is the primary. No, not networking issues. Spin to win. Spin to win. So, you know, it's under looking at world and Lua. And also, railjack missions. even when you're doing the inside parts, you can still summon the Railjacks. You can still summon them in the Railjacks. And in the main mission. They have stuff like liches as well. If they spawned more enemies in. It doesn't have steel stuff. So it's not worth it. Wait, Railjack doesn't have steel path? Yeah, I never actually questioned that. There's the Archtimber. I actually have no idea what that is. I haven't played this game for so long, I've kind of just zoned out, like, or lost all information.
Wow, the grunters can't keep up with you. They look all mad. They said we should go play with Mr. Scratchikins if we're so... I don't think we found Mr. Scratchikins, but I think we found...
Look at the special mission node, Necromex and Archkins and Railjack
Protect the
Okay.
immediate area from incursion.
Okay, this is a bit too glitchy for some reason. Before we got the Arcane Gown, we could only get energized. More fixed 10% chance. And as you know, Eidolons. Yeah.
The infested appear to see this as a territorial dispute. They are not backing down.
Never realised Rapid Advance didn't require you actually doing a heavy attack. I thought you can actually just do it with a teleport mode. Sorry for the ads. There's also a current endless modes of people would switch to it during the day as the plane to get some rotations in. Okay, that's kind of good. Yeah, the only times I've ever farmed for arcanes has been during the events like Jade Shadows or
Casualty rate has topped 50%.
the one that came with Orexia. I generally haven't farmed relic arcanes outside that. There's a technically what's it called again? The Netra sales, but I was doing those for other stuff really. I really don't like the bounty systems in these games, especially these games. Bounties feel so boring, but then you've also got the bounties in the Zariman, which are less boring, but you only get one reward, and it takes a while.
Carnage comprehensively complete. Additional incentives/rewards have been authorized. Well done.
Lovely bit of iron.
Hostiles eliminated. Utterly eliminated. The area is secure. You will need to create a killing zone. Activate local excavators to clear yourself some room to maneuver.
Hey, there's a ton of resources buried around here. I'm calling in the diggers.
To get the weapon they drop at some point, but I hadn't understood how to build options back then. Because it was when I got access to the Necromech launcher and then completely forgot about it until just now. Okay. Long way from the ends. I forgot I put this weapon on
An
here.
excavator has lost power. Reinitiated with a locally procured power source.
Okay, my Necromech is just kind of useless.
Excavator back online. Continue protection and monitoring.
There we go, but for some reason I remember randomly. No batteries anywhere. No battery. Mostly here in mostly playing Warframe for completion at this point. Try and get all Warframes, trying to get all like good guns. Trying to slowly build a clan dojo. Been looking years. I just got today around with the office mission that is specific and has 2 nodes of it. Maybe it works in mysterious ways. Yeah, it seems I don't no longer have a teammate.
Green light. That's a digger finished digging.
Runa's a mystery. This will soon be done.
Cycle has been made by all excavators. Outstanding! Excellent work, Tenno. With the ground well prepared, we can now proceed to the next step.
Maybe how it's gonna make me swallow. Yeah, it was
It will be necessary to clear nearby infested
dumb
in
for
order
that
to
one.
achieve optimal hunting conditions.
like a while
Please
ago.
proceed when ready.
Can I just not do the rest of this?
You are a blade.
You want I want
exist to
to
strike. You strike to win. The lesson ends.
It's just drinking.
Navarus is all about raising the
just drinks in
ghosts of the
general.
past. For the immortal Orkin, that meant everything we thought we'd left behind.
What is in
Mortality,
this thing?
mystery, fear of the dark.
Hmm. Yeah, I was thinking that myself. I swear it was last time. I guess they didn't bring it back this time.
Mother wasn't really one for fun. I mostly amused myself dissecting specimens. But I always loved Navarus Night.
Maybe because of that. Well, I got some more stuff again. They did bring back the sentient surge for the Okyucore. So the Okyucore mod that I swear everyone was liking like a while ago was brought back. Saturn 6 or is this his own things? This is a hey, it's a sign down. There's some more.
I'm a cougar.
Yeah, I bought 3 of them just in case I need some friends to give it away to some
Again.
friends at some point. Well, I'm not going to be buying anything with any of these, so might as well just buy extra star choices.
Careful nothing until next time.
Advanced PS5 games are wank lol. Yeah. Unless you like Alan Wake 2, which apparently is a good game. I don't know.
Living like this, do you ever feel like we're teetering on the edge of something? But never
So I swear something changed in this weapon. No, it's still got primary crux on it. Maybe I guess because oh yeah, infested are a bitch to try and fucking headshot. What do you need a Baz move for? Just MR or
Nora is all about incentivizing.
something new? Swear it has something new. You'll get Norgo next fight if I want to give it no chance now. I'm more experienced in the game. Okay, yeah, I think Kara mentioned that yesterday. Or someone else. Not yesterday, 2 days ago.
That's all from me.
I just never had that weapon be good. I just don't know how much of an OP augment it's gonna have to be to make it actually good.
holes in the floor.
Maybe I'll get it again just for the thing. I still don't like Araxia for survivability. Extra max health is good, but like, she has such a shit armor rating. Because it looked cool in the first Nabras event I saw, and I got disappointed with it when I was finally able to go Steel Path and I couldn't make it viable. Yeah, I get angered with any new weapon I get, really, is because like, if it can't take on the Steel Path like level 150, I instantly drop the weapon. One weapon which I don't even know if I still have on me, which I wanted to try and make good, but I couldn't make good, was the Psionex. The weapon is cool, its bullets are cool, its design is cool, it's shit. The weapon's just wank. Maybe if you got like a god roll ribbon, it'd be good, but like it just doesn't really have a. Don't know why Deadhead's in this, but it's good. Like I have the same experience that you kind of had with that weapon that I do have with this. And then the Diplos. I don't know why. Just random. I fucking hate the Diplos. This weapon should have been good, but it should never have had homing capabilities. The auto lock-on just makes the weapon worse. Screw that weapon. It should have been just the toxic. It should have just been these weapons, but better. Or Corpus. Nice, let me leave. Let me. Oh, there you go. Weapons that you select were dropped in the process of becoming a power creep. Yeah.
I miss pubs. Don't suppose you've ever been in a pub? This place isn't the same. Too new, too
Pizza.
pizza.
Oh, what was it? Creating session. Mama. Conjunction survival. Murmur. Okay, this could change to Murmur, and I would love it too, but it probably won't. I'll go sleep. Good night. Take care. Okay. Hope to see you another time. Hope you have a lovely sleep. Survival. What was it that I wanted to do? Besides from that, which will change over in a few minutes. What else is it I wanted to do?
I could have lots of little babies. Oh, they'll probably eat me. No, you wouldn't come home to that.
Do I have any Ureli relics? That is a... That is... blue. A silver, not blue. Speaking of rarities.
All the way from Venus to Pluto. Watch your backs, people.
Yeah, a bunch more relics with Ureli parts in them. Oh yeah, that's another thing I need to check. What can I use my Aya for? I've got a shit ton
Nothing
of
left
Aya.
to chance if you're bringing regal
Oh, it's the
Aya.
boar. Boar, Meg, and Nova. Ooh, the Soma. I love the Soma. Oh, the Edo Prime armor sets. So everyone likes this. These armor sets are kind of cool. I love those knee pads. This is also a pretty nice sigil. Here's an idea. Shady was Octavia and Neza. He's always here. Didn't actually know it changed. It's kind of cool. None of these I actually need though. I have both warframes and I have all those guns. Which was a way to get a Regalier outside of having to pay for it, because that's a lot. They specifically made cosmetics you quite literally cannot get with platinum. Which just means you can't get them outside of fully paying for them. Which kind of bitchy,
no
but
pressure. But this stuff might not be here next time.
If you don't pay attention to me, I'm gonna go and slow down.
yeah, that changes in another minute.
We can go so deep in so many ways. All you have to do is tell me what you want.
Eleanor is really, really horny.
These will feed the fire.
There you go, default's best. Let's just continue buying one of each.
Use it to spread our way. Our enemies will fear you with that. Very well.
I want Nuckies.
Very well.
All right, what can we help you with? All right, but you owe us. Anything you need, Tenno. I hope you put it to good use.
Reminds me, I bought some spicy chicken. I need to try that at some point. Okay. Oh, yeah. Steel Path, Murmur, Survival. There is nothing more beautiful that I could get right now. If anyone wants to join me, they can, but I'm going to be grinding it out for a while.
Do you ever wonder how many laws we're breaking just
Hello,
for
Hubs.
being
Hello,
government
Nahiko.
laws, religious laws, laws of
Probably
prison?
mispronouncing the name, sorry. We're having a lovely day today.
I love you.
Oh, whoops, wrong button. Since I'm going to be doing a long-ass Steel Path survival, I'm going to put on a warframe I can survive with. Which is actually kind of a decent amount of them, but I'll just go with Mesa. Huh, we're dropping frames for... Huh. Hmm. Why is... It says that I've lost... Okay, now that's 36,000, that's 85,000. That should not be there. Don't know why my OBS kind of dropped off. Not really internet dying, but it was more like OBS dying. That was, sorry about that. My day's been going good. Hiko, if you were able to see this, I don't know what OBS went off for then. A minute there. Sorry about that. We are just going to grind some steel path survival.
Inappropriate thoughts. I can share them if you'd like.
Okay, so let's just grind. Hopefully get Urelli. There's gotta be a squad doing this. It would be a bad opportunity to not do this.
These foes deserve your respect. Honor them with quick deaths, and I with your victory.
Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic?
Our foes have compromised the habitation systems. How predictable. Stand by for life support.
A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open
That might have been why the internet went out for a second. I think that's...
Then use the reactant to open a relic.
I need Stella and I need steel path resources, so that's why I'm going to get. I also need relics being done, so this is a great opportunity. I love Mesa. Mostly just for her shatter shield and her pistols. I love it, even at the look of her. Probably the best weapon to deal one of those guys with.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
And the board generally feels like the Torrid, but like the base version of the weapon is actually also good.
Monkeys don't grow on trees, you know.
Nobody sees that essence. Back to the main group. And that guy's name is that person's pay is Panzer Wanderwolf.
If I ever see that grimoire, I'm gonna bolt. You gotta understand. It's a predator.
Mocking Whisper.
What kind of moron lets a starving predator out of a trap? Well, now you gotta deal with it. Whatever that is.
I know there is, I just think it's here.
Look what this fish just caught. You keep fighting, and I'll keep fighting. So when you are ready to return, the Sanctum is waiting for you.
It's not dead. You have to kill the smell of
Oh,
it.
former.
Understand?
Well, but also, you got a goddamn bronze, so whatever this color is. I just need your early prime neuroptics. Come on, game. Or just any of these rewards, just with ducats. Daku, Gears, Daku.
Told you not to mess with it. I'm glad you're
I feel like the Murmur are just kind of like the better version of Infested. I don't know, I just kind of feel like you're trying to explore that for a second. I feel like I'm only saying that because I actually have headshots and hitboxes, which the Infested do have. It's just try hitting one. Big bitch. I do not want a necromech. It would be fine to kill I don't want to try though. I need to one day change my mace loadout. Because I think it's fine, it's just I have to re-enable Shatter Shield way too often. I feel like having a bit more ability duration would be nice. Difference 0 red critical hits. Nice. Mine kind of do a bit of that, but that's better. I love vault players. Just having a team that kind of just randomly boosts you is kind of nice.
Well done.
You're limited ammo.
Your relic is open.
I wonder what the fastest fire rate on a weapon is outside of Riven mod weapons. I did not get any early, sadly. A chance. If not, just farm for relics. From here, exactly. This weapon is a bonus so when you mag jump, you time mag out.
Collect your necromech from the dispenser at your convenience. Give them hell.
Lone reactant.
War makes monsters of us all. But especially you guys.
I don't actually remember what the story is behind these guys.
Get it back while you're out.
Why do those guys exist? If I can remember, I think I mentioned added V. They're back over there. Better rejoin them.
You've collected enough reactants to open your relic.
I do not think the murmur will wish this, do you?
It's funny to think that Fibonacci is also voiced by the same guy he's the antagonist in 1999. Not talking about the woman, talking about the guy. I don't remember what the guy's name was. Played by the guy who does Heisenberg in Resident Evil 8. I think everyone's leaving. Alright. One day I want to get this exact setup, Murmur, Survival, Steel Path. And I want to go for like a few hours. I forgot Arcane Velocity, that's why. I haven't used Mace in a while. I forgot what Arcane Velocity was.
As you conquer the foe, so you conquer yourself.
Didn't get much done. You get melee exposure. Anyway, sadly this is gonna be a short stream, so I'm gonna end things here. So I'll probably be doing this on the 15th. Don't know what I'll be doing on any other days, but we'll probably just be doing something with Dom on Friday. So, well, love you all and catch you all later. Peace.